Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Ritual Flow. We're going to see what messages are wanting to come through today. Please keep in mind that not all messages will be for everyone. Not all parts of the message will resonate with you. Please take what is meant for you that resonates and leave the rest. Okay, whoever I'm speaking with today has a new opportunity coming in. There's something very good for you on the horizon that is giving this energy of like blooming and unfolding. So this may be something that feels like it's starting from a small place, but it's going to grow into something much more. And this is coming in after some sort of transformation is taking place within you, and by relation, perhaps without you as well. And it's coming after the period of like rest and rejuvenation that you settle into after the change. There's a lot of conflicting energy surrounding that. Like there are other people in your energy who don't want to see you get this opportunity, who are interested in like keeping you stuck and stagnant and unable to access this opportunity. And it's it's because that whoever, it could be one person in particular or like one person more heavily, but I'm getting that like primarily like this is a group of people that have sort of been working together in some way, but there's also this air of competition within that group of people. It's almost like they're working together to prevent you from getting this opportunity, but it's like each of those people somehow wants a piece of that, or like wants the whole opportunity for themselves, and there's sort of some internal conflict within that group about how that's supposed to play out. I mean, I'm also getting here that it's not going to play out for them. Like, it's your opportunity, and what's meant for you will find you. Like, someone can't take what's meant for you in that way. Yeah, it's like part of how this person or this group of people was trying to keep you stagnant is sort of like by distraction. Like, so that you would miss the opportunity, not notice or recognize the opportunity for what it is. It's like they were dangling like something pretty and shiny that they knew would interest you in front of your face, so that you wouldn't see what they're doing behind the scenes. It's giving like an energy of like sleight of hand, like a magician, like a magic trick that's not real magic. Sort of like I'm getting like a pickpocket energy. So, this is definitely an energy of like there's some people like trying to steal something from you in some way. It could literally be like money, but it could also just be something else valuable. I'm getting like spiritually valuable. But there's some interesting art that is not standard that's with this deck. Like the Hanged Man's head isn't straight down. They're kind of like looking around and like peering up. It's almost like you see you see that distraction for exactly what it is. Someone is approaching you quickly with some sort of communication, some sort of news about this situation. It could be someone bringing in that opportunity, like directly to you. But I'm also getting this energy of like a missing piece of truth regarding what these people have been doing behind the scenes. They've definitely been slandering your name, like trying to, like talking behind your back, telling lies, saying things that aren't true in order to damage your reputation, like so that maybe whoever wants to offer you this opportunity maybe changes their mind and decides not to do so based on those lies. There's also something here about this group of 5, this collaboration against you, like all like conspiring and like pointing the finger at you for something. But whatever they're like all collectively, it's like they think that because they all like have their stories aligned and they're all pointing the finger at you, that's somehow going to give more validity to the lies that they're telling. But there's some sort of mistake in that thinking. There's something about them all like ganging up and pointing the finger at you that is actually giving away the truth. There's also some sort of like split between how these people are pointing the finger at you. So it's like they may all be pointing at you, but there might be 2 differing like stories, and like a couple people are telling this story, a couple people are telling another story. So like something is not adding up in this pointing and like trying to shift some sort of blame toward you. There's also something about the truth being able to be seen clearly by whoever needs to see it. Yeah, it's like they were trying to keep you trapped and like surrounded, like imprisoned by this collection of lies about you. Like somewhere far away from like where this opportunity, where all your opportunities are. It's almost there could have, like, part of this plan, part of this scheme could have actually involved making an attempt to lure you away from some place that you consider safe. And like literally trying to like keep you hidden and like entrap, imprison you, like a kidnapping, abduction, like type of scenario. What these people did not account for, though, is the vast amount of strength that you have. And also that it's not that strength isn't that strong because it's like just something that you're creating. You have that level of strength because you have a strong and impenetrable connection to God. Yeah, like these people saw you as like being alone and vulnerable and like destitute in some way. They thought it made you like the perfect target to try to steal this opportunity from. And that's what they've been trying to do, like work on behind the scenes. Like they're doing it in the dark. That I don't know, that misspeak behind the seeds. It was like they were trying to like undermine your growth before it even started. It's like they went ahead to like come in and like cut something off before it even began. And this was what these people had in mind primarily. They had money on their mind, like trying to like take money that was meant for you, or withhold money that they made off of you, or both. But like this was a very like greed, materialistic, money centered plan that they had. Like they didn't care about like leaving you with nothing in the physical. They didn't care about breaking you emotionally. In fact, like that's that was part of the goal. There could also be like part of the plan in like luring you away. It's like if they didn't feel like they could keep you in prison, like in an ongoing basis, it's like they just wanted to put an end to your life so that then you were out of the picture and they could proceed with like, it's like someone was like masquerading as if this was their opportunity when it isn't. And this is something that you see the truth in. Yeah, your intuition has played a big role in like knowing, like seeing through what they were trying to do, like knowing what they were up to the whole time. That connection that you have to God showed you at every turn what they were showing you on the face of it, and also what that meant to them like behind the scenes. And you have chosen to walk away from this to try to hold on to what is meant for you, and you will be victorious in this. You will receive justice for what these people are trying to do. Like there's something very suspicious about the story that they're presenting. And they can't take what was like divinely sent for you. Heard the word rope. Maybe they were actually like physically planning on tying you up at some point to like keep you somewhere. Yeah, it's like this person has, or it's like, I mean, there's a group, but it's like there's like one person in this group. It's kind of like the mastermind, like the ringleader, the liaison between like different parts of the group. Like they're the one who like orchestrated this whole thing. It's like they saw somehow this opportunity on the horizon for you, and it's like they wanted to rob you of it. It's like they wanted to see you like wither and wilt before their eyes. This is an emperor energy. I'm getting, well, I mean, this could be like someone who's supposed to be a counterpart for someone, but like whether it is or it isn't for you, this is someone who is acting with authority that they don't actually have. This person is purporting to have more power and more influence and more control than what is actually accessible to them. Like, yeah, like the moon is here. I wasn't even looking, like this is an illusion. Like this person is playing both sides in some way. Their allegiance, their loyalty is like split between two things. And that's part of the illusion, but it's like there's more than that. It's like everything that this emperor has created surrounding this is an illusion. I'm getting like an energy of like witchcraft, like dark magic, someone trying to like manipulate the energy in a sinister way, like before doing anything physical. It's almost like trying to accomplish this primarily through non-physical means, but it has to be made physical in some way. There has to be physical evidence for them to actually get this done. That's part of why this illusion is being broken, is that some of the things that they've been doing, trying to manipulate the energy, it's not really matching up with the like physical expressions to like support what they're doing in some way. And as I said before, that's the Six of Wands again. Like these people aren't getting anything over on you at all. You saw what was happening. You made the changes, the transformation necessary to move yourself out of and away from this situation, at least to like, I don't know, like a safe distance. Your intuition protected you. I don't know, like maybe there's just supposed to be stars, but like I'm seeing those as like little spiders. Like these people were trying to weave this web around you. There's something about part of this goal is to like keep you separate, like shield you from some sort of relationship or connection with a person that would be very like nurturing and compassionate, like good for you. Okay. Something about why there's like this like split in stories and this split in like this group of people. Like, yeah, this is primarily about money. But other aspects of these people's lives have gotten like wrapped up in this in some way. And so because you're getting justice for these people trying to do this to you, and they're being exposed for everything that they were doing behind the scenes, like all of the like light is being shown like on the illusion, so you can see them for what they are, and that everyone else is going to be able to see that too. And like as a result, everyone else is also going to be able to see other more personal things about this person that they were really, really, really trying to hide in some respects. This is and I'm getting particularly that what this person is trying to hide that they don't want people to know is like that they're secretly gay or, maybe bisexual, but like, it's like this man does not want other people to know that he has attraction to other men. This is a father energy of some sort. So I'm like getting heavily that like this is someone that has children, whether they're married or not, like in a relationship or not. They don't want this getting out because of how they think it's going to like affect their image or portray them in this story. But I'm also getting that like one thing that they don't understand is that there are people that see this about them already. It's not as much of a secret as they think it is. But it's almost like they're worrying about getting exposed for their same-sex attraction more than they're worried about getting exposed for like what they've been trying to do with like money and like the thievery and stuff. I don't know, like that's kind of bizarre. The Magician came out as well. So that feels like it is this person, like this emperor energy, this one who's been like doing the dark magic, playing both sides, like this mastermind energy that's kind of like the center of all of this. They are the person that doesn't want people to know, like he doesn't want other people to know that he is attracted to men and has been sleeping with men. Even though there are people that already know that. And yeah, we had the tower come out. Like all of this is going to come crashing down very, very suddenly. Everything that has been put in place or laid out for this to happen is going to be falling apart. Any attempts to like lure you away or imprison you or anything like that have failed. Or anything done like before you walked away failed. And like now that you've walked away, it's like they're still trying behind the scenes, like energetically, to like make something work or like make a new plan. But it doesn't matter. All of that is going to like go up in flames. I'm also getting that like someone also could be trying to burn evidence, like burn some of the physical documents or whatever's burnable in the physical that might be incriminating to them where this situation is concerned, that there's a possibility that someone could be making attempts to like destroy that evidence, but it's like they weren't quick enough about it. It's not going to be successful for some reason. Like, I don't know. It's like even if they burn the whatever this is, there's still like a paper trail somewhere. There's still like it still exists even though they burned it somehow. So let's see what else they want us to know. Or what else they don't want us to know. The egg stone, feminine power, embodiment, fertility. Yeah, it's like whatever this opportunity is, like it's to a point like they cannot stop it. It's going to be something that you embody. It's going to be like an idea or something that like you birth and put out into the world. And with regards to that, you're being asked to take some sort of chance. It's like something that's going to feel like a big risk for you. And it feels like a risk because it's like Spirit is asking you to do something different, to do something in a different way, to do something that you've never done before, never tried before, to really like push yourself to the edge of what you think you're capable of, because you are capable of more than you think. Yeah. Nothing is impossible. It's like you may have been having some like negative self-talk or thought processes that where you've been like talking yourself out of taking this chance of like stepping up and trying something different. But like I said, you're capable of more than you think. What you're thinking is an impossibility or like a dead end or like not for you or something along those lines. You're wrong. It is for you and it is possible. And you're being asked to be open to things being new and different and taking an unexpected turn with this. That like you will find the way, even though you feel like maybe there isn't a way right now. We also have releasing the past, emerging, transforming, energies transmuted. Yeah. So I mentioned already about like undergoing some sort of transformation and like walking away from the influence of this group of people. Like that may even be a part of what you have to take a risk on, is like leaving all of this stuff from the past, people from the past, whatever, behind, because that they all of that is like holding you back from the change and the opportunity that awaits you. Like all of the negative energy, spell work, whatever they tried to manipulate energetically and like put on you, because of this connection that you have to God, like all of that is easily transmuted for you as long as you leave all of that stuff in the past and resolve yourself to move forward without it. This volcano here, it's also like there's this eruption. It's sort of mirroring this imagery of the tower. Okay, I'm getting, because like tower is normally like something happens and it comes falling down. I'm getting that like this tower is going to be more like an explosion, more like an eruption of just like I don't know. It's like something about the magnitude is very large and very strong and powerful. And it's not like things just like falling down to the ground. It's like like any of this plan to take from you and like keep you down is like just getting completely blown out of the water. But and I don't know, the words at the bottom of that, I can see how they're related to the imagery, but it's almost like in this instance they don't feel as related. It feels like two separate things. Like there is this like explosion of like the destruction of these plans behind the scenes, but something about that destruction of all of this is leaving space and like a channel for a particular relationship in your life. I mean, and this could be romantic, it could be a particular like friendship or business partnership, like all three, whatever. But there's an important person for your growth, for your like livelihood, for moving forward into this new opportunity, that they themselves could be a big part of the opportunity. But I'm getting that that's not the whole thing, that this is like a multi-layered opportunity in some way. But it's important for you to not like sit on this anymore, to like not let the pressure build up anymore than it already has, because that like leaves you in this place of stagnation that they wanted to keep you in. It's like nothing they can do anymore is going to keep you feeling stuck, but you can still keep yourself stuck by not taking this risk, taking this chance, not stepping up and speaking out and saying what it is that you need to say. Wisdom Keeper is on the bottom. They're being in nature could be very important, like cleansing, healing, transmutation, like disconnecting from the past and like reconnecting to yourself and your future, moving forward. But aside from that, you're going to get a new perspective on this whole situation. There's something more from you to learn. Like I think I mentioned something like a missing puzzle piece. It's like you're not going to get that missing puzzle piece that you need if you don't like speak up and have some kind of conversation with someone. And I feel like you know what that is. Like you know who it is that you need to talk to and like what you need to talk to them about when I say that. finding sanctuary, opening to your spiritual source. Yeah, like what I said about disconnecting from the past and like reconnecting to yourself and your future. That's like that can only be done in that Four of Swords, like that period of rest after you make a change. It's like that's a place where you can be safe and feel safe and like reacquaint with yourself and who you really are, and also like reaffirm and expand that connection you have to God. Transformation again. That's just like all over the place. Like this is you could have like some significant Scorpio placement in your chart. It says a fresh new way of living emerges, and like it's like that's exactly what this is for you, and like why it's multi-layered. It's almost like getting a second lease on life, like almost like a complete end to the life that you used to know, and beginning again like a whole new, completely like different life from anything that you've known. And like that can sound pretty scary and like a pretty stark transition, but there's a lot of reassurance here that like this change, this new life is exactly what you need, exactly what you want, like what you've been looking for. And it's meant for you to be living life in this new way instead of how you've been living. Fellow travelers. Yeah, it's Yeah, it has been and is and will be a journey for you. And there's a message here about like, yeah, you're releasing the past and like letting go of a complete life to have a new one, but you have support in this that you don't see, because I'm getting that like you kind of feel like alone and isolated in this experience, but you have support that you're not aware of. And it takes a couple different forms, like your angels and guides and any of the forces that are working to help you move down this path have been helping you and are still helping you in unseen, like non-physical ways, like showing you little signs that bring like a positive like confirmation that you're on the right path. I'm also like protecting you from things that are meant to derail you at this point. But I'm also getting that it's like there's someone or like a couple people that are traveling with you. It's like this is someone that you know already, but this isn't really someone that was a part of that old life. It's someone you know, but they were not a part of the things that you need to leave behind. Like they're coming with you. Something about that needing to like not get in your own way, like thinking this isn't possible for you, being open to this experience of like true joy that is something that's like unexpected to you. Like at this point in your life, like you're questioning whether you're actually ever going to be able to be feeling happiness consistently, but you are. And that's a big part of what this new life is about. Like these, you and your fellow travelers are like going to the end of that rainbow together. And you've been trying to fight this sort of, because like the change is stark and makes you nervous. But you have to do it anyway, and like surrender to this journey, surrender to this transformation, like let go of the control and let God continue to guide you and put you where you need to be. This message about courage, it takes a lot of courage to release control and just sort of hand those things over to God and be like, you know, what I'm doing isn't working. Like, help me out and like put me in the right place, in the right position, like seeing the right things to go in the right direction. But I'm also getting that this element of needing to have this courage is crucial to you, like overcoming and being victorious against these people that are trying to keep you down and keep you like stuck in this old way of life. It says take action with passion, and like this like expression, this like need to speak and communicate, have that conversation that I mentioned, and to like do it full force. Like, don't let yourself like back out and sit on the fence. I mean, I'm hearing grab the bull by the horns. Someone could also have significant Taurus placements. That's like the sister sign of Scorpio. But it is something, this is something or someone that you feel very, very passionate about. That's why all of this like pressure and fire and like heat is building up more and more and more, that you don't say anything, that you don't take this action, that you don't have this conversation, that you don't take this chance. You are much stronger than you think, and you haven't been giving yourself credit for that. I'm getting that like you've been letting someone else lead or like manage or direct something, some parts or aspects or your whole life as part of that like old life scenario. But like stepping into your power and like grabbing that bull by the horns is like, and like having the courage to move through this transformation and speak your truth, speak your mind, is putting you in the position of power that aligns you with this opportunity and starts this new life for you and puts you in a position of leading in a way that maybe you're not accustomed to, but that is truly meant for you. I'm getting that there's this fear of like people not seeing you as a leader, or not having any desire to follow in that respect. but that's some sort of self-limiting belief that you're dealing with. Wow. So Chop Wood came out and New Life. So like I said, you have to choose this. You have to accept this. You have to take the chance. You have to take the risk, do the work, say the words. But like a brand new life is what that gets you. Breathe. You could be experiencing like a lot of anxiety. You could have a lot of, or like suffer from a lot of overthinking, anxiety in general. You could have some Virgo or like air sign placements predominant. But let me explain something. If you are experiencing anxiety, like your breathing gets shallow, and more rapid when you start thinking about like the possibility of like doing this, like jumping in feet first and like doing the work that you're being asked to receive this like door opening to this opportunity, because it's like it's there, it's yours, it's just on the other side of the door. And until you stop being too scared to open the door, it's just going to sit over there waiting for you. Like these people in behind the scenes have been like trying to like pick the lock and like bust the door down, climb in through the windows like on the other side of the room, but it's like they can't get in because it's not theirs. Like what's in that room is not theirs. Only you have that key. Like only like your bioenergetic signature can open that door. But if you're not willing to open it, it just sits there. So if you're experiencing like physical symptoms of anxiety, they're like pushing you like to the feeling of having a panic attack when you think about like actually like taking the action, so that you're like in this nervous energy about it rather than like embodying the passion that you really feel. Use your breath as a tool, because the way our body and like signaling in our nervous system works, it matches our breath, and we can control that response through consciously changing the breath. So if you're getting like a lot of like really rapid breathing, hyperventilation type feelings, consciously take slow, deep breaths. And you know, it might not start out what you would consider slow, but it's like each breath you take, try to make it take a little longer and a little longer to complete that breath. And importantly, make sure, you know, and you can sort of like use counting as an anchor point to like keep you focused on the breathing rather than the thoughts that are agitating you and like disturbing your breathing. Because it is those nervous, like anxious thoughts that are making you breathe that way. And you can reverse it by breathing in a different way. It helps your thoughts be less anxious. So when you're counting like on an inhale, you know, maybe do a 5-second inhale to fill up your lungs. And then when you exhale, each breath you take, try to take longer and longer and longer to let that breath out. It may start where it's like 5 seconds in, 5 seconds out. Next breath, try to push it to 6 seconds out, but keeping the in breath at 5 seconds until you like go on until maybe you're doing like a 5-second inhale and a 10-second exhale, just so you're getting like less oxygen, ramping up your nervous system, taking like more space between the breaths in that conscious way. It will literally create a more calm experience in your body. Now, all of that being said, all of this, like this new life, all of these things that you have to like do to get that door open that's just waiting for you there. Like, this is the door to your home. This is like, you could be like relocating and like getting a new home, like making a new home as part of that new life scenario. But more importantly, this new life will feel like a real home for you in a way that your old life didn't. And this is like, again, like multifaceted, multi-leveled, like the physical space will feel more comfortable and more like home. The emotional space you have in that life, the emotional like attunement and care, will feel more calming and more like home. Like, something about like going through this process and like coming to this place, coming to this new home, this new life is going to like actually reduce your experience of anxiety in the long run. And it's because like this is your spiritual home. Like all of the different layers, all the different levels about like what this opportunity is and means to you is like, it's like ending up in the place you were always supposed to be. And there may be some sort of worry or fear. It's like, because you had to leave this old life behind, coming to this new life, it's like having a little anxiety, like worried that like, is this really the home that it feels like? Is this really like where I'm going to be able to stay? Or am I going to have to go through this process again and start like a third life? But like, what this is saying is that like, when you get to this home, your real spiritual and physical and emotional home, that it is since it is that's gosh, I don't want to say it like that, but that I heard your final resting place. I'm not saying you're like gonna die or anything, but it's like that basically this is something that is going to last. It's going to endure. It's going to be something that you're going to be able to keep. That it's not going to end prematurely. Like this, if it's a physical home, if it's like with a person, with like your career, like all of those things, it's like, these are the things that you're going to be involved with and connected to for the rest of your life until you have your natural departure. And it's because like this has been prepared for you. This was like in your contract, in your like laid out in the experience of life that you wanted to have when you came to be born. I'm getting that like you may feel like because everything seems so like perfect and like tailored to you and comfortable and just like everything that you could ever want. And it's like there's an element of you that's maybe still hung up on how things were in the past, that it's almost like this energy of you're worried that it's too good to be true, and it's like not really for you because there's something not real about it. But this was like divinely orchestrated, and you're not late. I feel the need to say that like, you're not late. You didn't miss this opportunity. It hasn't left you. Everything is happening just as it was intended. You're right on time. But it's time to go and do this now. It's time to release control, to take that risk, to step through that door that's only meant for you. Now, when like God is saying it's okay, like this is where your peace is. This is where you're going to find an equal exchange. There, and your thoughts will eventually at some point shift to accept this, to receive like the sense of community and loyalty and like communication that you always imagined when you were like faced with this decision about like whether that was going to be what you received. Like, this isn't too good to be true. It's just exactly what is for you. And that's your, it's like, this is like a spiritual reward for lifetimes of learning how to find your way to this place. There's something about your experience in this life that is like a final test, a final challenge for you to overcome and accept. It's like something about coming into this life that feels so perfect and like home that it's almost too good to be true sounding. It's because you have already tried to have this experience before in other lives, but did not overcome certain challenges that you were faced with. You know, and of course you still have that option in this life. You can stand there forever in front of that door and not open it if you so desire. You have free will, but you'll just come back and go through that old life experience that you just had again before you can get to the new life if you just like hesitate in front of that door and don't walk into your new home. Okay. I hope this has been helpful and what you needed to hear to continue on your journey. And good luck. I'll see you next time. Bye.